chance when he won.
More
Will he
than
do that
once,
today? Probably not.
No, probably. Well, you know what? If he gets out of the group, he may as well.
Yeah, actually,
it's a
why
tall
not?
order. I think that this match will be tough because ss1nz is strong in this matchup, and Escalade seems to be a little bit difficult for TVP, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. From the games that we've seen, it seems that way. But then, of course, Mong awaits the winner here on Sylphid, so that feels Mong favored.
All right, guys, game 4 is ready. Let's do this.
ss1nz 게임 준비 완료. 에스컬레이드에서 게임을 시작합니다.
All right. We've got cat vomit purple ss1nz in the bottom left, and a light blue, baby boy blue firebathero in the bottom right. Oh, but we switched the color to red.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, both sharing the bottom side of the map. Third base is TVP here. I think that's kind of like the weird thing to figure out. Like, where are you taking your third? And in these spawns, maybe it has to be kind of far away. I'm not sure. Or maybe that's a good front
for the
to
Terran?
hold. Yeah.
You know, it might
For
be a map.
Protoss, you can make your third wherever the hell you want. You can make it at Terran's fourth base. That's a great place. Why not?
I think this might be a map where the Terran maybe wants to try to win with a push on 2 bases, actually.
Maybe. I've seen some of the pros start practicing this a little bit more in their streams and stuff.
Yeah.
Watched an interesting game that Rush played on it against Snow last night or the night before, where Rush actually ended up taking the center base and kind of used that as like almost a pivot point to defend some of his other bases. It was a very interesting game. Snow ended up winning, and you would expect that on any map, really, because Snow is just kind of better than Rush. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see what FBH has in store for us here, but it looks like a gasless expand to start at least.
So, we're going to have a forward gate here from ss1nz. This opener is actually one of the oldest openers that's still around. Obviously, the way that it's executed has changed, but we've seen this for a long time. Gateway on low ground. Sometimes you'll see it where the pylon's in the high ground, something cute like that, and then the gate just down there.
It's a good opener, though, and it's pretty good against this as well. firebathero will be scouting this a little bit late, unfortunately, and ss1nz went into the correct direction with this probe. You know, with the gasless expand, we might see him just go ahead and throw down a gas when the Zealot gets there. Well, no, actually, I guess he's going to start the command center beforehand. Oh my God!
Oh, this is pretty sick. He should you make a pylon there? I feel like you should.
No, because you have a Zealot coming, so you actually want them to start it.
Ah, Artosis, you have experienced so much Protoss pain before. I see.
Oh, you don't even know.
In my head, I thought you want to put the pylon there so that way they don't have any kind of wall and the Zealot's a much bigger threat. And then,
well, yeah, screwing up plans is smart, but like, if the plan is what you want them to do, then maybe let them do it.
We were talking about this where if a Protoss 2 proxies, like 2 gates in the middle of the map against a Zerg, it's like, if the probe finds them immediately, do you actually want to try to take out, stop the hatchery, or do you want to let him do it, right? And I think it makes more sense to let him start it.
Yeah.
That's 3 Zealot hits. Oh!
Whoa.
3 Zealot hits to kill a Marine.
That Marine has his lucky shoes on tasteless. Oh, God.
Now, this Manor Pylon is a major complexifier for the Terran right now. It makes things much more difficult because it's hard to halt the Zealots that are coming in. By the way, a Protoss slow text through this as well.
Oh, that bottom Zealot's so red, and we're not targeting it. It's getting so much more damage and healing its shields. Oh, the micro is pretty darn good from firebathero.
Yeah, firebathero not phased. I mean, a lot of pressure here, but he's basically handling this about as well as you could.
Well, he's phased, Tasteless. He's phased out of existence, okay, because his ASL run is coming to an end. This is really... There's some bad things occurring in this game.
Yeah, but this is great play here by ss1nz, I gotta say.
Look at how red those zealots are.
I know. The fact that these haven't died is crazy to
They're
me.
finally going to. They're going to turn, though. They're coming!
Their heads, no!
Oh!
Oh!
It's taking you down with me! Oh, my God!
See you in hell, Marine. Ah! You know, this is funny. The Marines, they explode when they die.
Yeah, man, side blades. God. Look at this, and now firebathero's sitting here on almost 200 gas, no factory started. This is just a symphony of destruction.
Ah, well said. You know, one thing about this, it's hard to emphasize what little one Marine in a bunker does. The Protoss can literally just ignore it and walk by.
Yeah, he wants it in the bunker.
Yeah. He's like, good.
Because then it's not going to hurt him when he gets to your base.
Right. Oh.
Oh, my God.
And the fact that the factory is not even done, and probably won't be done for a little bit now. This command center is not even done. And he's getting close to needing that additional supply. And Protoss has a Nexus coming. I'm not clear exactly where the tech is, but I would have to imagine there's Dragoons being made.
He's halfway to Arbiters right now, Tasteless.
And we'll probably,
He's probably got
have a
46
robo
probes right now. It's just like...
Okay, just barely doesn't have a robo started. 2 gates, second gas is being taken. Robo inbound for sure. And I mean, it doesn't get better for Protoss here.
You got to do something real special to come back here. Real special. Like, I don't even know, because a macro game from here is a nightmare. You've lost so many SCVs, everything is so slow. Obviously, your opponent, his Nexus is not super duper quick, but this is not optimal for Terran. Hey, that was nice.
Yeah, you got to take what you can get in a situation like this.
Trying to be positive.
This build really exploits how flimsy Terran is in the early game.
Well, especially if you choose a build like that, right? If you're being an honorable Terran and making all your buildings in your main base, then that is not nearly as scary, right?
Right.
So you want to do an economically slightly more greedy build like this, you better have the micro to back it up. And he microed well, but so did ss1nz, so it made it very difficult. All right, so just Observatory coming up. I'll be interested to see how ss1nz likes to play it from here, because he's getting a lot of gas, so is he just going to go directly into Arbiter Tech, do you think?
He might. I'm curious if he's going to go Reaver as well. Sometimes just continuing the pressure on. Okay, this is a great play. He was not going to get the tank assassination off. Oh, wait, hold on. 4,
no.
6.
If he killed that, Tasteless, I was going to have them pause, because that would not be fair if he killed that.
Well, he's going to get the racks, looks like.
Repair it!
You need 1 SCV for each Dragoon attacking a building to keep it alive. And again, even though he doesn't lose the racks, like the amount of minerals that the Terran loses even repairing that. And he's not mining, and it is going to be Reaver play.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
And one of the reasons why this is especially strong here is that the Terran has no idea what the hell is going on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just getting hit. You don't know where the Protoss is as far as tech. You want to either get a third or get a push going, but a lot of times that means you're going to neglect getting an engineering bay, and therefore you don't have turrets, and thus Reavers come in and do so much damage.
Well, with Gasless Expands, most of them you blindly get the eBay, and I think a lot of times Terran mentality is if you are really blind to what they're doing and they've been attacking you, you just kind of get the eBay and make 3 turrets. You need 1 at your choke, 1 at your natural, and then generally 1 somewhere in the middle. Because if you don't have 1 in the middle, then DT drops will kill you. But yeah, like, I mean, he's pretty safe, but ss1nz knows exactly what he's capable of doing here, right? He's going Reaver. He's taking a 3rd base in the top left, which can literally never be killed. Like, how would you ever get up there as Terran to kill that base in a game like this?
Artosis, that's like asking a man to jump onto the moon. Okay? It's ridiculous, okay? There's no way he will ever. It's silly. It's like a children's book, okay? The man who tried to jump to the moon.
Oh my god, it's like asking someone to kill that base in this game is like asking a man to jump onto the moon.
Yeah.
It's so funny because it's really true.
Yeah.
People who don't like really know the game would look at this and be like, no, I mean, he could do like a drop. No. It's the same. Tasteless is right. It's the same as asking a man to jump on the moon. You can. The top left base will still be here, even if Terran wins. That top left Nexus will still be there. I swear to God, when he says GG, that Nexus will still be there. It just won't die. It may as well be on a different map, okay?
Yeah. It may as well be in a different time period,
Just
in a different tournament.
That top left base is basically one of the god powers from Age of Mythology. Like you just can't do it. It's just there. It's just that's it. It's there. You have more income now. Congrats, Protoss.
Yeah, this is everything sizing up nicely here for Protoss. By the way, the supply lead is very strong too. Terran want to be as close as possible to the supply. Obviously, you always want to be ahead if you could be, but you want to at least be as close as possible to the supply because the growth rate for Protoss is it comes out more quickly.
Yeah, and I'm watching a massive supply block right now.
Yeah.
Massive. 68 of 68 for days. For weeks, Tasteless. 74-76 instantaneous. Shoot! Whoa.
All right, that was like a tasteless Reaver. Well, if it was me, I would have lost the shuttle before it got away, but
To those four Marines,
like somehow.
You have to hold position it for like a minute.
I go back right, left, right, left, right, left, and then it dies. I'm like, damn it.
Well, right now FBH is going for a 6-fact push, which is a great idea. You may as well. You have to get super aggressive here. You're just not going to win any other way.
And this push will be targeted towards the bottom left.
Yeah, because the top left can't be killed because it's like jumping on the moon.
Unless we want to call him Old Moon Jump, which I don't think he will try to do that.
You heard of a moon shot. Well, this is a moon jump. The bullet gets way closer than a man jumping.
I'm just trying to imagine a guy who tries to do the moon jump where he tries to jump and then also point his feet up towards the moon and get ready for the gravity to shift where it pulls him there. But instead he lands on his head and dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
If you tried to attack that base, that's what would happen to
Yeah.
Maybe these vultures can... No, they're never going to kill that pylon, okay? He's safe. He's fine.
Never going to get up there. Let me tell you something. That vulture could stay there the entire game, and over time you could just make pylon walls that just continue to fan out.
Build it back. You can start walling with arbiter tribunals. It's like not even an issue. That base won't go down.
Oh, my God.
That would be the real
He's
manner
walling
move
with
right
robo
there.
base he doesn't build out of. It's like, Jesus, man. Like,
He has like 9 fleet beacons blocking those vultures from getting in.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't even make a carrier. He upgrades scout sight vision out of it just for the hell of it. I love the push that FBH is doing here. It's such a good idea. But then I look at the supply and I'm like, that's tough.
Okay.
We are going to see ss1nz run into him, probably at max supply, maybe before.
Yeah, the trick when you see a 2-factory push is to drag the push out as much as humanly possible.
2 base push, you mean?
Yes, excuse me, 2 base push. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
We don't have many SCVs
Heard
here.
you like SCVs?
Not too much. Yeah, it's like 10 SCVs there. ss1nz is like, okay, first I'm going to kill every SCV that you have, and then I'm going to kill your push.
Okay, that one will dud.
Not the best Reaver
Look
usage.
at firebathero so confidently twisting those SCVs around, making it the only possible way to make sure that Scarab might connect.
I love positionally how he's handling this. Like, this is, it's really cool. It's the only thing that gives him any sort of shot in this game, and he's nailing that.
Hey, you got to be careful. This map, some of the angles are pretty boxy, and sometimes even if you're maxed out, you can absolutely still lose your entire army.
Yeah, well, the closer that he gets in supply to ss1nz, the more likely that becomes. Now, is this just going to be a counterattack to the natural? That would actually be real smart.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or maybe it's just a full flank. Like, he is getting up in there with this flank. He's going to dig those tanks out of every crevice. Jeez.
Okay, there's actually nothing at the natural, right? Or maybe he has a tank. Maybe
No, he has nothing in the natural. You don't keep things at home with this. What are they going to do if they're at home, Tasis?
I don't know.
No. Or are they going to kill that Nexus in the top left if they're at home? Sick.
Nice moves, Moon Jump.
Yeah. Look at this. FBH, man. He's got the moves.
Okay, so he's going to kill this off, but again, it's about stretching the game out.
It was a great move, though. It was, like,
even this move right here, putting the Dragoons on the high ground, it's like, actually, you're going to get a lot of
they're both
extra
making
damage.
a lot of smart moves. That's for sure. Arbiter time. Look at Sin sitting here. He's got 2K mineral bank. He's up 80 supply, 90 supply right now.
Okay, ARBs. It's okay to cut carbs, but you cannot cut ARBs in a PvT. I write my own jokes, guys. I think another counterattack here, though.
That joke was a moon jump.
That was, yeah. The attempt to make that joke funny was the actual moon jump, Artosis. Oh. I love it when Terran just like is losing all their stuff but scans to see what Protoss has into the Arbiter.
It's like, damn, that is a lot.
It's like, oh god, he has that many Dragoons and Zealots? So again, the push got out far enough, but he never made it all the way to the Protoss' natural. And really, when you do these kind of pushes, I think it's much stronger. Even if you need to get in there, you need to actually do the damage because Protoss is probably going to take a fourth. We don't know where, but somewhere far away, most likely. Oh, there it is. It's going to be the natural.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. This is like the Protoss
Goodbye
dream.
units.
It's like, oh, if I could just have only my Zealots hitting only siege tanks that are in a line.
Yeah.
That.
And
watch
now
this.
recall as well?
Yeah. Okay, so the game may go on, but I don't think it will. I think it's now. There's no way for firebathero to recover, and this is another great attack over here.
Yeah. Well, just watching him like kill all those tanks and then just casually fly the Arbiter in for a recall that's going to kill the main base while taking another base up at 12 o'clock. Like, I feel like I'm watching him play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. He's just doing flips because his friend fell off the board or something.
Yeah, he's
you know
the
what I
guy
mean?
that's too good at Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and he's just on ramp, like on rails, just grinding and doing tricks, and it's just
the number just keeps going up. I'm like, yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
you're
like,
good.
you're like, oh, I didn't know the game could be played like this. This is weird.
How hard are we going to try here?
GG. Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Well
hey, hold
done.
on. Let him destroy all of his buildings.
Well,
Let's give you the satisfaction of blowing up the guy's base.
if you lift off, only
Well,
goons are going to hit the
Excellent
flying ones.
work, young Stormegg.
That's right.
Looks like you get a chance to redeem yourself and take on the great.
Dude, he did way too much damage with the initial Zealot crush.
Oh,